Hello, I'm Olajide Promise, and this is the countdown section of Game Focus, where we rank gaming topics from top to bottom. With Apex released this May, it has started to make mobile gamers wonder if there's still more to be enjoyed from the whole platform this year. Without wasting time, we're going to be dropping the top 5 anticipated games of 2022, starting with number 5 on our list, Alien Isolation. If you are a sucker for survival horror games or horror genres, this name will definitely not hit you for the first time. Alien Isolation came out way back in 2014, and still up till now, when we revisit the game, it hasn't still lost its scary touch. The game still looks absolutely breathtaking on PC and consoles. There is no other game quite like it that captures the true spooky atmosphere of the Alien franchise. Not adding it to this list of upcoming mobile games will quite literally be a gamer's worst sin. Now, Alien Isolation for mobile is officially on the way. The game will be released later this year. However, it could also be delayed to 2022 like many games. We certainly hope not. Number 4 goes to Battlefield Mobile. If you are a fan of first-person shooter games or you're a sucker for DICE's Battlefield, then this is the game just for you. The large-scale playground to fight it out with your adversaries and massive weapon stash is finally coming to mobile phones. The franchise is easily one of the most successful series of games EA has ever come up with. Moreover, Battlefield Mobile will allow players to experience the very core elements that stylize the franchise on their smartphones. The game has been a Rumor Spectrum favorite and easily one of the top upcoming mobile games. This upcoming game will definitely take the mobile gaming industry by storm. Big news as Valorant Mobile gets the number 3 spot. Another game that absolutely dominates the competitive multiplayer gaming scene is a title that is pretty much known to all. Yes, Valorant. If you want to experience an unbeat and mystical version of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, this game is it. Many would even agree that it is probably better. Currently, the game is available to play on PC and consoles. However, Valorant Mobile is on the way and is definitely one of the top upcoming mobile games. Number 2 goes to GTA Trilogy. GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition came out for PC and consoles recently. This game is also all set to launch for mobile phones sometime during early 2022. It goes without saying that it is easily one of the top upcoming mobile games to look forward to. We already have GTA Vice City and San Andreas for mobile phones and mobile devices. However, those are the classic versions. It will certainly be great to have improved versions of these games on smartphones. We definitely can't wait to wreak havoc in the beautiful open worlds on mobile.
Programming with a method.
What were you trying to do, moron?
All bridges and some roads in the Vice City Metropolitan.
Number 1, Apex Legends Mobile. I bet you saw this one coming. In both competitive and multiplayer free-to-play circuits, Apex Legends is a great game to play. Till now, we have had the game on PC and consoles, although it's not far from when it was recently released, as it just launched not too long ago. We already have a couple of pioneer players testing it out. Some are even speculating that it will easily give COD Mobile, that's Call of Duty Mobile, BGMI, and PUBG, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, a run for their money. Do you agree with our picks?
Holy shit, he's pretty cool.
And also, if you have suggestions and any upcoming games that are getting ported to mobile, kindly let us know. We will be going for our break as we head over the Discuss segment. Stay glued to your seats as we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. Just before we dive into today's topic, let's share some of the latest news in gaming. The MSI GS66 stealth gaming laptop is cheaper than ever at Best Buy for just $1,299.99. The lowest and AWOF price we've seen yet for the configuration that typically costs $1,499.99. Twitch co-founder Kevin Lin raises $24 million for Web3 gaming company MetaTheory, as MetaTheory's Duskbreakers aims to be a wide-ranging sci-fi franchise spanning across NFTs, games, and comics. As GameFi market crashes, blockchain gamers remain true believers. PlayStation releasing new PS5 console covers next month as Sony confirms that the new PS5 console covers in Starlight Blue, Galactic Purple, and Nova Pink will release starting next month. Welcome to another episode of the Discuss segment of our program. We have with us in the house today a gaming enthusiast, a game dealer, and a student entrepreneur. In our midst today, his name is Joseph Adekonla, also known as Big Joe. Hello, Big Joe. Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Promise.
So without further ado, let's get straight to the point. So from what I've gathered, it says you're a student. What's your department?
I'm in nursing science, University of Washington State.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In what year right now?
Second year of my university studies.
Okay, so you're a sophomore. Wow, that's nice. So nursing. So how do you manage to juggle your school life and making a living out of gaming?
Oh well, for a start, gaming has always been my thing, and I love gaming. It's like a means of escape from the kind of
the challenges.
Yeah. Anatomy can be so boring at times, tedious, classes, practicals, I beg. But it's just something that goes well with me. Some might drink, some might womanize, but I choose gaming. Like, gaming is me, gaming is life.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, gaming is everything to me. Like, if I'm not outside and there's light, if I'm not outside and there's light, I will always find me gaming. I'm always gaming. 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Of course, I can see that. I can see that with the enthusiasm in your voice. Of course, I can see that. So, from your experience, what are the things that someone can do if someone wants to make money out of gaming? I mean, you've made. I mean, I can see that you've been making moves. You know, selling stuff. You have contacts outside. I mean, you sell stuff, and I've heard over the times that you do deal with like PC games.
Sure. You
sell games to them. So, like, what are the...
For a start, I started with posting my ad on GG. Gaming for me comes natural, like I said. So I've partnered with some people that sell laptops a lot, like, so that is, it's very easy. So when somebody wants to come and get a gaming laptop, you're like, okay, so would you like a game? Yeah, I have a guy for you. That's what one of my my biggest referrals does, Mr. Wale in Ife, Mr. Wale Music. So that way it does. So the thing is, gaming is, I was discussing to somebody about a vacuum. There's a lot of space in the gaming area. People are not ready to just like take advantage of
into it.
Like, I was discussing with somebody earlier this week about the issue of graphic cards.
Yeah.
People want graphic cards in Africa. It's not like it's very easy, but there's a vacuum. Yeah, I was checking around all through Europe and they have distributors, and only in Africa just only one.
In South Africa,
just for AMD. And I was like, and just one person supplying the entire 54 states of Africa in the long run. That's a very...
54? You said states.
Yeah.
I think what you mean to say is countries.
States, countries.
Because countries are like in a larger scale, if you ask me.
Well, to me,
states is actually a big thing. But when you're talking about country, that's like a larger scale. Like,
well, if you run a monopoly, it's like a state.
Yeah, exactly, because that's like driving. So all the funds are coming to them.
The monopoly is massive. The guy will just be chopping his money on the low like nobody. I mean, did here. I'm saying now, is it stop it and I mean did here. So you see, there's a power vacuum, just like Xbox controllers now. It's only when you get the feel, like you can get Chinese ones, like just to make do with what you have. But assuming you have a license from Microsoft themselves and you have access to the real controllers and you sell the original version, people will pay as much. The Xbox Elite controller costs close to 72,000 naira. I had somebody ask me for it, that can I get it? I said no, because
it's done.
There's no supplier.
Okay.
There's no supplier.
I thought you wanted to say it was damn expensive, but
yeah, no, damn expensive. Some people can pay. Some people can buy. I've seen someone that got a 3D, a curved OLED monitor for 150,000, and that was fairly used, just because he wants to game. And probably could in the long run, but mostly gaming.
Wow.
This is why they can buy that for fairly used. How much is a controller of 72K? So there's a lot to be done in the gaming sector. Like I was really talking to somebody about Apple phones and all. Like just to digress a little, like you can only buy iPhones in UK used. People that you can't buy people want an Apple store in Africa. Like here in Nigeria, we want an Apple store. A lot of people use iPhones, but yet there's no physical presence of Apple here.
Okay, I think I'm going to be digressing with you a little bit, but because we're going to still be putting that in the game sector, because even Apple has the mobile platform for gaming.
CODM.
Yeah, CODM and Apex that just even launched recently. We're so happy for that. But coming back into Apple, we're even digressing into the monopolic aspects of gadgets and all. But Apple, I want people not be paying more for that. I thought that everybody wants, and now in Nigeria, people want something that they get what they want. But even if it's not at the best quality, so far as what they want, they get it. Like that's why we have so many UK use. Are you sure that maybe it's not because of customer demand, because of how high those prices will be?
Well, I believe if you want quality and quantity, you know where to get them. Okay. But I'm a person of quality. I believe I want the best. I always go for the best, and I feel that that's what some people are doing also. A lot of people feel like doing also. If there is a physical presence of Apple here in Africa or in Nigeria in the long run, because Nigeria is mostly, if you talk about Africa, most people talk about Nigeria.
Okay.
So definitely, I feel like yes, people will definitely buy the original ones.
Are you sure?
And people will not mind the price. Trust me, people won't mind the price. Some people can go as far if some people can go as far as taking easy buy to buy Androids. Why can't you do the same for iPhones?
Because I mean, I feel you have a point, but for gaming in the long run, I feel like if a gamer were to get that opportunity, I feel like he will make the best use of it. So far, he has the funds.
Yes.
So, are there any job opportunities in gaming? If yes, can you give us some examples?
Well, you see, in my times experience with customers, I pitched it to somebody about starting a game, building a game like God of War kind of scenery, and like adventure, tell story, Nigerian stories. Maybe you can just incorporate a game like God of War, like the future, something like I stay in Osun now, Osogbo, like about Osun Osogbo, the Queen, the Imoja. Maybe you see Ogun in the game, like because that's what they do in God of War series. They recently explored the Norse mythology. That's showing Thor, his sons, Freya, Odin, Baldur, and before it was the Greek mythology.
Yes.
So, and that was Zeus, his brother Hades, Poseidon.
We have Athena.
Athena, yeah. So, left to me, I think after this Ragnarok, this oncoming Ragnarok, I'm thinking they'll be exploring Egyptian mythologies. That's what I'm just saying, though. But that's what I'm thinking. So like you said, there are job opportunities. There are a lot of job opportunities. 3D animators can come in. I once worked with Spoof Animations. They design 3D, very good company, designed animations, and 3D animators is going to come in. A lot of coders will come in. So it's going to be a very big opportunity. There are a lot of opportunities. It's just that we should just put funds together. Funding is key. Funding is top priority.
If you want to make anything happen, you guys get money.
Well, I just believe that people can actually freelance, like people with the mindset. If you can get people with the mindset, and it's not always about the money in the long run. Because money only follows value. If you're just chasing money without any value, money won't come.
It's going to depreciate over time.
Yes. So definitely, I believe we just need to find people who are goal oriented about making the game, and by the time we start selling the game, FIFA goes for $59.99. So by the time we're selling for $30, and people that are freelancing and just like to make a game together, they love what they are doing, and there are any monetary competitions on it. It's fine by me. So there are a lot of opportunities. Some people just think that the game, like I was talking about the graphics card and all. Graphics card. Animations.
If probably Nigeria could focus more of their labor force into people who are tech savvy.
Tech savvy. And I actually think that, judging by Nigeria's population, at least the reason we are called giants of Africa is because of our population. So I'm thinking, what if there was was a factory here in Nigeria where they can produce graphic cards. Although raw materials can be very scarce, like the raw materials for the semiconductors, the all those kind of board.
Yeah, the little thing. You know, there's a saying, the devil is in the details. So
yeah. But I believe iPhone is not made in the US. But it's only patented
assembled
and
in California.
Assembled in California. All their materials come from China. So why can't they do the same in Africa or in Nigeria? Because Nigeria, where we have the workforce.
Yeah.
We have the workforce. People are jobless out there.
Yeah.
That's what pains me about Nigeria in the long run. Like, people are not seeing the broader picture of how to maximize our population. That's in there's strength in numbers. Why can't we maximize the number? Well, it's just the sorry state to find ourselves in, and we just have to make do with what we have.
Yeah, so right now I can say that I've learned like a thing or two from whatever you said. You know, we need to like make do with our numbers. You know, strength is in numbers, and we need to maximize our labor force. You know, get people educated and all. So here's my next question: do you believe it's possible gaming can be considered in a more professional light in Nigeria in the years to come?
Why not? I believe yes. But just that it may take a while. That's why myself, I'm studying nursing in the long run, nursing science in the long run.
Plan B.
Yeah, there's always a backup plan for a backup plan, just like Batman. So the thing is, yes, I would like to pursue gaming as a primary source of income, but it'll take a while. At least our community in Nigeria has not growing. Yeah, it's growing.
But it's not where we want it to be yet.
Yeah, we'll get there. Like we are ever increasing, and we'll get there. Nigeria has a lot of potential. And I believe gaming can be
a primary source. a tap. I mean, a potential where we can be able to tap into.
Yes. Just like Ninja. Ninja was one time Fortnite player of the year, and do you know what he did? Without fame, he was able to start an academy in his house where he trains people to
play Fortnite and get some cash out of it.
Yes.
You know, go for official tournaments.
That they train, they eat, sleep, and dress in his mansion. Yeah. And funny enough, he produced another champion too from his academy in his house.
Wow, that's so sensational.
So why can't you earn from gaming? It's just that one hindrance I think it's a problem in Nigeria is because of our network issue, like latency when it comes to gaming on CODM, Call of Duty Warzone itself. Yeah, that's one of the latency, speed. But I think with the incoming Google data cable that's coming, that's going to pass through Nigeria and some other West African countries, I think data is going to be cheaper soon. So that's a good advantage and for gamers in the long run. So yeah.
No, I feel like I've been able to learn the whole, the whole economical aspect in gaming right now, like how, gaming in the long run versus Nigeria versus the economy, like that's a triple threat. So we have number 6. This is the final question. What are the challenges you faced being a businessman in gaming?
Well, I would say it's just people. And if you are running a business, definitely people can frustrate you.
Tell your prices are too high.
I've actually met some people that said my prices are too low, but it all depends on people in the long run.
So what do you do to people that say your prices are too high?
I'll just say that my services are quality, they are top notch, they're best of its kind. Like you can't get somebody like me anywhere. Like I'm very meticulous. I can spot an error 5 minutes away, like 5 miles away. I can spot an error 5 miles away. Like that's why.
So basically, you're a running program.
Like I used to tell people I'm a robot. I'm meticulous. Of recent, I have this file. I don't know if you I give people my files. There's this file I tag fixed by Big Joe.
Okay.
That file fixes any game error. When it comes to PC gaming, it fixes anything and everything. DLL errors, C++ library error, UNAC.dll error and IS.dll error when installing FitCare repacks, and maybe DODR repacks too. As you guys think installing crap games. So And if it's about installing GeForce
drivers.
you can just download the NVIDIA GeForce Experience driver.
GeForce Experience, then you get the latest drivers.
Yes, and even AMD drivers, AMD support site is actually more user friendly because they tell you which one do you want. It's there already. You just go there and pick it. So I always go for the best top notch experience. Experience is key because I didn't learn this all at the go, but with time, sha.
Speaking of how you didn't learn it all at the go, how were you able to learn? Like, what resources did you use to be able to, gather all these skills to make money out of it as a student entrepreneur as you are?
Well, it all started like wanting to play a game, and the game just stops working. Like, why won't it work? I've installed the game. Why won't it work? So that's one problem to improve my skills and go to YouTube. Of course, YouTube is
number one.
Fingertip. But also, it takes some kind of dedication, like.
Because it can get tiring.
Yes, it can get tiring, boring. You have to take the decision like, I want to do this. I want to make it work. I really like. It's what you love, like you eventually spend money on.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I can go as far as my recent laptop I got of recent, it was a GTX 960 Core i7 6th gen, 16 gig RAM. The RAM support of decent DDR3. Very painful. May so rest in peace, Jeremy. Well, the thing is, it doesn't have a screen.
Yeah.
So you know what I did? It doesn't have a screen. So I just disconnected the screen parts, removed it from the board, plugged the HDMI cable, and plugged it to my flat screen.
And then you have like a hybrid of you have a hybrid of a gadget.
Yes. So the thing is, I could have actually gotten the screen though, but the screen was very expensive. 120,000 naira because it is 4K display with touch screen. Yeah. So why not buy a TV and use the HDMI cable? Get better sound.
I mean, better, and it saves you.
Yeah, saves me a lot of cash.
Simple tactics. All right. I feel like we have so much to discuss, but time is not on our side. And I'm very, very sure our viewers out there were able to like learn a thing or two, economy-wise, how to, be an entrepreneur in the long run in Nigeria, even when Nigeria is still learning to accommodate gaming. So right now, we'll be heading over to our trivia and we'll see you right there. Hello and welcome to the trivia segment of the program where we'll be discussing gaming related questions in order to test the gamer's knowledge about certain gaming topics. Right now we'll be testing Big Joe. I mean, you've dealt with a lot of games. I think if outside this show, I think if we were to meet outside this show, I'll patronize you. I mean, from the little things I've heard, I mean, you should be able to know your stuff. So on a percentage scale, percentage-wise, what would you rate yourself as a gamer?
I'll give myself the 70% benchmark because by the time you are in something and you realize that there's so much to do, you feel like what you know doesn't really actually count again. So that's why I can't say I'm there 100%, but I give myself the 70, 60 benchmark.
Because there's always so much to learn.
So much to learn.
Nobody's an island of knowledge.
Yeah.
So let's just rush or let's go straight to the question. So I'll be asking a couple of questions, rough from 1 to 36. Are you sure you're up for it?
I'll give you my best.
This is like 36 questions, but not the 50 cent type, 50 cents was like 21, but this is like 36. So you'll be picking straight from 1 to 36. Other episodes, we might repeat questions, but in case you haven't watched the other ones, it will sound very new to you. So if you did not get some, if you did not get some, that means you haven't been watching our program. So so you have 1 to 36.
Be nice, I beg you.
No, be you be gamer. Yeah, gamer. So, of course. So 1 to 36.
I'll go with question 4.
Question 4. I think after this one, I will have to shift my questions from like 18. Let's say from 18 to 36. So, okay, question 4. So, what is the name of Kratos' son in God of War? A. Calliope, B. Atreus, C. Thor, D. Zeus.
Atreus. Courage. It means courage. He talked about Kratos talked about it in the ending parts of God of War 2018 that was recently released for PC January. He said that he talked about it as he got the name from one of his soldiers that always smiled and that went into battle. Although he fell in battle, but he was still smiling.
I feel like you're about to start a Norse mythology. You're about giving us a Norse mythology. You're even allowing me to even mix my words. You're about giving us a class on Norse mythology and all. But we have so much little time on our hands, so let's get to the question.
Okay.
Atreus. Atreus. Atreus is actually the correct answer. I mean, I almost got lost in there, so I was like, I've even forgotten what I was even doing. So Atreus is actually the right answer. So you have you've gotten one out of the remaining 10 questions. You know, you still have like 9 to go. So what questions do you want to pick?
Number 11.
11. Okay, let's go to 11. Let's see what we have in 11. 11. Okay, 11. Joel is a playable character from which game? A. Spider-Man, B. Grand Theft Auto 5, C. The Last of Us, and D. The Walking Dead Season 1.
Sheesh. Joel. Oh yeah, I think. Oh, it should be Last of Us. It should be Last of Us. It should be Last of Us. Cause I think I read a little bit about that. It's released on Steam, I think next 2 years. So the trailer, yeah, it should be Last of Us.
Last of Us. All right, you're actually right. It's Last of Us, so that's 2 points for you. So pick another number.
I'll take 7.
7. Why aren't you guys not going to like the? Okay, let's see what we have in 7. Okay, wow, this is a tricky one. You play Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so who are the original creators of Mortal Kombat? A. Johnny Cage and Liu Kang, B. Ed Boon and John Tobias, C. Neil Druckmann, and D. Troy Baker and Ed Boon.
Wow, Ed Boon appears twice. That's tricky. Please, can you?
Okay, I should give you the questions again.
Huh?
A. Johnny Cage and Liu Kang, B. Ed Boon and John Tobias, C. Neil Druckmann, and D. Troy Baker and Ed Boon.
Yeah.
I got you right.
It's a slippery slope. I'll take D.
D.
Because Ed Boon, John Tobias. Tobias that's coming to my mind is the one in Black Lightning.
Okay.
I'll take D.
Okay, D. All right, let's go. Let's get to the. Let me give the answer. So A. Johnny Cage and Liu Kang, those are obviously characters from the title. Yeah, from the popular title. D. Okay, let's C. Neil Druckmann. I feel like you're more of the PC person, not really into the console. But Neil Druckmann is actually the writer of The Last of Us. He's the director and all. So the answer is in between Ed Boon and another Ed Boon on the screen. So I hate to break it to you that the answer is actually B. Ed Boon and John Tobias. I'll just give you a reason why it is like that. If you've heard of the character named Noob Saibot, if you spell Boon backwards, that's Noob. If you spell Tobias backwards, that's Saibot. So the answer is actually Ed Boon and John Tobias. So
wow, that makes sense.
So but you got it wrong. So that's 2, and I've asked you 3. You've been able to attempt 3 questions.
Yeah.
So you missed 1. So pick another number.
I'll go for number 30.
30. Yes. You want to challenge yourself. What percentage did you give you? 70. You have 20%. So my question 4. Let's see what question. Where again? Question what?
Number 30.
Okay, 30. All are Capcom games except A. Devil May Cry, B. Street Fighter, C. Resident Evil, and D. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm.
It's definitely Naruto because Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry. Dante actually is a DLC in Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Okay, that's the PS3 exclusive.
Yeah, well, it was only released for PC.
Mm.
It was released for PC, so I'm going with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm or Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 because it's made by Bandai
Namco, the same makers of the popular game Elden Ring that we've been seeing all over
but
the
they partnered with
internet.
From Software, which is kind of new for me, but I'm not sure. I was here to play. That game is very, 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 very hard. So,
everybody should just you want to
everybody
chill a bit.
Everybody just calm down. Everybody calm down.
Alright, so the answer is actually a Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm. So you attempted. This is your fourth question. So you're having 30% right now. So pick another number.
25.
25. Okay. Well, I feel like this could be a hard question for you because you're more of a PC type of gamer. But anyway, let's go. So all our PlayStation exclusives except A, Uncharted, B, The Last of Us, C, Grand Theft Auto 5, and D, Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's easy. That should be Grand Theft Auto V because others are PlayStation exclusives except GTA. GTA V was released for PC. It already came out 2013.
But it was
released for PC. I think
2015, 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
And it keeps getting remastered. I think it was recently remastered for PS5 now.
Yeah. So it was remastered maybe not too long ago.
Uncharted should be out this year. By my count, the release date should be 31st December. That's what I saw on the closed
website.
Popular closed
okay,
site.
Closed site. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you actually got it. I think it's because of the standing one there was like a PC. A PC. I mean, it's not a universal game.
Yeah. So
well, you actually got it. That's Grand Theft Auto. So that you're entering into the 40% mark, about to cross over the border into So pick a question, please.
23.
23. I see you're not going for the first questions again. I like your spirits. 23. Let's see. Okay. Which player is on the cover art of FIFA 20? Would you like to do the honors of?
Sure. I'd love to. Okay.
A Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. Well, no, that was FIFA 18 and 19. Messi and Ronaldo were on 18. Messi and Ronaldo were on 18. Ronaldo was on 19. 19 was KDB, Neymar. And Ronaldo.
Okay, so what's the cover for 20?
20 was Eden Hazard.
Eden Hazard.
Yeah, Eden Hazard. Yeah, it was. That was when the Chelsea. That was the time he left Chelsea for Real Madrid. So they feel like FIFA needed something to like
promotional value. Wow, so you actually got it right. I see you know your stuff. Are you sure you're not going to get like up to like 80%? This 70 you said is looking pretty low. The answer is actually Eden Hazard. You got it. So what question? You've gotten that's 50%. So you've only missed one.
5 out of 6.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move. Because time is not on our side. So 7. So 5 out of 6. Okay. So that means you have 4 more questions. Yeah. Okay. So pick a number, please.
I'll take 33.
33. Okay. I think you're using jazz this time because you're just getting the easy ones. The real identity of Batman in Batman Arkham Knight is A. Bruce Wayne, B. Jim Gordon, C. Sasuke Uchiha, and D. The Joker. Quick question, no explanation because is it that you play either Marvel? I mean, is it that you know Marvel or you know DC? If you don't know both of them, then you don't know the answer. So a quick question, no explanation, straight to the point.
I love both universes. I read both comics. I read Marvel Avengers vs X-Men. I read my favorite comic is Green Lantern comics. So
okay.
Yeah.
So what is the answer?
Well, the identity of the Batman. Yes, the Batman.
The answer is what?
It's Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. That is correct. I know you want to explain, but we certainly do not have time. And I know
Bruce Wayne is actually his mask. Batman is like Miss Martian that once invaded his mind. Like, what's your identity? I'm Batman.
Wow.
He didn't say Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but that's like some Michael Keaton
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So you have so there's no more time on our hands. So that you've gotten that 60%. So you have 3 more questions. So let's make it quick. No explanations because of time.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
So pick a question.
I'll go 34. This is the last question.
Alright.
I was going for the last question though.
Okay, all right. So something just like this is a song featured in what year of PES? A, PES 2018, B, PES 09, C, PES 2020, and D, PES 2011.
Something just
5 seconds.
She
5, 4, 3,
actually be.
2,
I'll take 18.
18. Well, actually, you are correct. That is that's A. That we are entering the 70% mark. I think it's only one question we've missed.
Yeah.
Wow. So that is remaining 2 questions. So let's be quick about it and.
Sure.
Okay. Which question?
I'll go for 20.
20. Okay. Number 20. What is the name of Dante's twin brother in Devil May Cry? A, Nero, B, Virgil, C, Cat, and D, Dante the Second.
Sheesh.
5 seconds.
I've not really explored the Devil May Cry series well. I won't lie about that.
A quick guess. 5 seconds. Yeah, you only have to.
Virgil.
Virgil. Yeah, sure.
I'm not too sure.
Okay. Nero is actually Virgil's spawn. You have Cat to be an assistant or like an ally to Nero and the gang. Dante the Second is not even an existing character on the platform. So the answer is Virgil. So that is you have 80%. So it's just remaining one more question, one more to decide whether you are going to cross over. So what's question?
17.
17. Okay. Wow. This is really. I actually had a quick thinking that you know your stuff. So this is the final question that will either put you in the 70% mark, still lets you still be in the 70% mark or be in the 80. So or crossover. So number 17, the game Middle Earth follows which movie? A, The Lord of the Rings, B, Game of Thrones, C, The Witcher, and D, Dracula Untold.
That should be the Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I think it's Lord of the Rings. Quick.
Well, I've not really played the game though, but the setting, green, all those trolls,
medieval, yeah.
trolls,
The ogres, the orcs.
ogres, yes. So I'm thinking it should be the Lord of the Rings.
Wow. You actually missed just one question. You know, that's 90%. I mean, you got the answer. Wow, this is sensational. I feel like we should like put a trophy of you like on gamers. I mean, on Game Focus. That yes, you know, Big Joe showed us his stuff, and it's. I mean, it's very sensational. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm impressed.
Sensational.
So I thank you for coming up on our show. We finally come to the end of the program. We had a wonderful time. So we finally come to the end of the show, and as you all can see, it got 90%. That's groundbreaking. That's almost like masterpiece kind of level. We'll be sure to bring more juicy content when we're appearing on the show next time. I'm Olajide, promise, and do have a wonderful time.